Yeah, you move. Whatever hand you hit, you move to that side. Left hook, boom!
One more.
You gotta think of throwing punches. Your job is to throw punches. I want him to throw the punches through the guy, not after hit the guy, just boom, not with the full force. So I was showing him how to throw the full force without bringing your hand way back and throwing the punch. So I showed him short distance punching.
So what am I bringing differently? I wouldn't say a new mindset, but definitely like a new perspective. But ultimately, everything new has to lead to a win. So yeah, that's what I'm focused on right now, is just winning.
Anthony Joshua has started training under Mike Tyson, moving with a level of intensity and technique that feels like he's tapping into a whole new set of elite skills inspired by the legendary Iron Mike.
This is another neck exercise that I got from Mike Tyson. A lot of wrestlers do this. Quite dangerous actually. Physios don't like this type of stuff, but it's good for neck conditioning. It's called neck bridges. And it's flexibility and strength at the same time. So it's a really good exercise if you want to strengthen up your neck area.
And the crazy part is, Joshua isn't just watching Tyson videos. He's putting in the work with those classic neck and shoulder drills that once made Tyson look unstoppable in the ring.
Not far from the champion heart. And that's what a champion do. He goes through adversity and he overcomes adversity. Even when the position when it appears that he's lost, he still fights back and overcome adversity.
Left hook head, left hook body. Good, body head. Good, and again.
He's very well equipped. He knows that once he gives up, all the opportunities and all the doors of opportunities close on him, and that's why he never gave up, and that's why he has a chance of being a big win.
Joshua is also incorporating old school boxing fundamentals, sharp head movement, explosive attacks, and that compact, spring-loaded power Tyson was famous for, all blended with his own modern approach as he prepares for Jake Paul.
What advice would you give to somebody like AJ?
That he has a lot of talent and not to get discouraged. He only loses when he quits. When you quit, all the doors of opportunities close. You know what I mean? You have to be game. And then don't get discouraged if you lose. Listen, you just lost. You may have got $30 million. I just think the more time you lay off, the worse you get. You have to fight to be the best. You have to do it more and more and more.
Tyson shared his insights with Joshua, calling him an outstanding fighter and emphasizing that the key to greatness is straightforward. Stay active, stay alert, and let momentum sharpen your timing and confidence. Joshua is taking that advice seriously, training with a focus that seems less like practice and more like a complete evolution.
Test myself. I've been through a lot, and I want to see what I have left to give. When I say what I have left to give, I am not resting on what I have. I am building on what I have. And I want to see how far I can take myself. I know what it takes. I know what this game is about. And I'm going to push myself beyond the limits where I've been before. Hence why I found myself in Dallas, because I'm trying to find an environment that can stimulate me, motivate me, and push me on to higher heights.
Switching gears from Joshua and Tyson, we turn to Shawn Porter, who just entered the studio with the kind of energy that could wake up the entire boxing world. He boldly suggested that Jake Paul could knock out Anthony Joshua, delivering the line with the same casual certainty someone might have when predicting a storm just by looking at the clouds.
For all that being said, if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do against Jake Paul, the world's gonna say Jake Paul fixes his fights. Jake Paul, the fight boxing's rigged and all the other kind of stuff. I just had that conversation with somebody that knew me the other night. Oh, you ain't gonna have to say nothing, but boxing rigged, ain't it? I was like, yo, listen, I ain't never had nobody tell me to do or not do anything. Mark my words. If Anthony Joshua doesn't win that fight, and if it doesn't look like he's pulling the trigger, everybody's gonna say it's rigged. So
Porter breaks it down with blunt honesty, like that one uncle at a family barbecue, pointing out that AJ sometimes hesitates when it counts. Against someone like Jake, that pause could turn into a massive talking point online. Then Porter switches gears, commending Jake's power and highlighting the work Larry Wade has done to sharpen his skills, comparing it to tuning a high-performance car.
Well, that being said, we've seen the right hand that Jake Paul's had in the past. We just ain't seen it when he stepped up against boxers, against, that next level. But he has that right hand. So, right hand lands, he wins. Honestly, it's weird. He has a chance. Shout out to Coach Larry Wade. That's my guy.
Oh, I love Larry.
Love Coach Wade. Coach Wade is going to make sure that he has the strength.
The real twist comes when Porter learns that AJ is working with Usyk's team. His tone flips from thinking Jake has a shot to, oh, that could be trouble. It's like he just mapped out the chaos of this matchup, making the whole situation feel equal parts hilarious and nerve-wracking.
Anthony Joshua's now working or training with Alexander Usyk and his team.
Oh, okay. I love it. That's surprising. I love it. Actually, I really like that. And for Anthony Joshua to humble himself and say, hey, I think I got some things I can learn. For Jake Paul.
Straight from Shawn Porter's alarm take, we pivot to Andrew Tate, who enters a conversation like he stumbled into a superhero showdown. He starts breaking down Jake Paul's usual fights against smaller, older opponents, only to realize Jake is moving up in weight to face a giant in Anthony Joshua. Tate had to pause mid-analysis, acknowledging just how bold and unexpected this move really is.
Someone retired, I'm fighting an active champion. That's what a real man does. And that was going to be a dig at Jake Paul for fighting older people or smaller people. But now he's fighting AJ. So complete respect, huge respect to Jake Paul. I have nothing bad to say about Jake. Everything I was going to say, I can no longer say. So fair play to him. He's a brave man. He believes in himself. And I wish him and AJ a fantastic fight, and I hope they both come out without injury and without any problems and without any help.
Everyone felt it when a man known for calling people out simply said, okay, fair play. That took real respect. The amusing part? Tate admits he can't even dislike Jake anymore, like realizing a joke no longer lands. In one moment, Jake went from being Tate's punchline to almost a respected contender. Then Tate shifts gears, giving Jake full credit for his growth, pointing out that he's not just a social media personality. He's a legitimate camp, real size, and serious ambition.
Real people.
No, it's real.
It is real.
It's
That's
real.
what I've been told.
It's real. It's real. And, there's business reasons. There's business decisions. And I understand that, for Jake, it's retirement money, worst case. And I'm a very fair man. I don't take it personal. Like, there was a time when Jake was really insulting me, and Logan Paul hated me, and all these things, and KSI insulted me, and Chase insults me. All these people insult me. I'm really just, I'm just a normal dude. I have respect for people who do things that are worthy of respect. I harbor no hate in my heart. I wish Jake the absolute best.
I'm watching this and thinking, wow, Tate just became Jake's personal LinkedIn reference. But the real insight comes when he speaks plainly. Courage counts more than money. Plenty of people talk big online, but Jake actually signed up to face a powerhouse who hits like he's erasing history. Tate's commentary reads like the responsible uncle at a barbecue, hoping everyone walks away in one piece. Under all the jokes and bravado, those heavyweight shots don't care about narratives. So when Tate expresses respect for both fighters, it's coming from real experience. And as we watch unfold, the story keeps getting wilder, front row style.
Jake's the same size, and Jake isn't a YouTuber. Everyone needs to stop talking like Jake is a YouTuber. Jake is a boxer. Jake has more money than 99% of professional boxers on the planet. He has a full-time training camp. He lives with a full-time gym, full-time trainers. He's dedicated his life to this sport for nearly 7 or 8 years. That's a professional boxer. He's an ex-YouTuber. And this whole narrative, I'm just a YouTuber, is a really good sales tactic, because Jake is a boxer and he is at heavyweight. So it's a heavyweight boxer against a heavyweight boxer.
After that moment where we all wondered if Jake Paul had officially switched into main event mode, we dive into Wade Plemons' analysis. It's like peeking behind the curtain at a fighter realizing, wait, this is actually happening. Watching it unfold, it feels like Jake turned a hype tour into a full-scale strategy experiment. Wade is questioning if he underestimated Jake, and it's hard not to agree. One moment Jake is globetrotting like a superstar, and the next, he's building a camp full of massive athletes who look like they could lift entire buses for warm-ups. Wade calls them secret weapons, but honestly, they're more like heavyweight final bosses. And Jake's standing there? He looks like an intern just showing up to heavyweight industries.
We already heard that Jake Paul was preparing for Anthony Joshua by sparring the guy that Anthony Joshua was about to fight in Cassius Chaney. This gentleman right here, who was 24-3 from B More, aka the DMV. Apparently Jake brought him into camp.
Who's the opponent that you were supposed to fight this weekend? He's in Jake Paul's camp. Who's that?
Yeah.
Is he in Jake Paul's camp?
What's his name? Cassius.
Okay. And where was that supposed to be?
Already whooped that ass. Sorry, Cassius.
Oh, damn. Where was that supposed to be?
He got a broken knee right now.
Again, a smart move.
That's it for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay updated with our latest content.